Sri Ramakrishna was on his way in a carriage to Devendro's house in Nemo Goswami's lane. The younger Noreen, M, and one or two other devotees were with him. The master felt great yearning for Purno. He began to talk of the young disciple. Master to M. A great soul. Or how could he make me do japa for his welfare? But Purno doesn't know anything about it. M and the other devotees were amazed at these words. Master. It would have been nice if you had brought him here with you today. Why didn't you? Seeing the younger Noreen laugh, the master and the other devotees laughed too. The master said to M, laughing and pointing to Noreen, Look at him! Look! How naive he looks when he laughs, as if he knew nothing. He never thinks of these three things: land, wife, and money. God cannot be realized unless the mind is totally free from woman and gold. The carriage proceeded to Devendro's house. Once Sri Ramakrishna had said to Devendro at Dakshineshwar, I have been thinking of visiting your house one day. Devendro had replied, The same idea came to my mind today, and I have come here to ask that favor of you. You must grace my house this Sunday. But the master had said, You have a small income. Don't invite many people. The carriage hire will also run to a big amount. Devendro had answered, laughing, What if my income is small? One can run into debt to eat butter. At these words, Sri Ramakrishna had laughed a long time. Soon the carriage reached Devendro's house. Sri Ramakrishna said to him, Devendro, don't make elaborate arrangements for my meal. Something very simple will do. I am not very well today. Sri Ramakrishna seated himself in the drawing room on the ground floor of Devendro's house. The devotees sat around him. It was evening. The room was well lighted. The younger Noreen, Ram, M, Girish, Devendro, Akhoy, Upendro, and some other devotees were present. As the master cast his glance on a young devotee, his face beamed with joy. Pointing to the devotee, Sri Ramakrishna said to the others, He is totally free from attachment to land, wife, and money. The three things that entangle one in worldliness. The mind that dwells on these three cannot be fixed on God. He saw a vision too. To the devotee, tell us, what did you see? Devotee, laughing. I saw a heap of dung. Some were seated on it, and some sat at a distance. Master, it was a vision of the plight of the worldly people who are forgetful of God. It shows that all these desires are disappearing from his mind. Need one worry about anything if one's mind is detached from woman and gold? How strange! Only after much meditation and japa could I get rid of these desires. And how quickly he could banish them from his mind. Is it an easy matter to get rid of lust? I myself felt a queer sensation in my heart 6 months after I had begun my spiritual practice. Then I threw myself on the ground under a tree and wept bitterly. I said to the Divine Mother, Mother, if it comes to that, I shall certainly cut my throat with a knife. To the devotees, if the mind is free from woman and gold, then what else can obstruct a man? He enjoys then only the bliss of Brahman.